My name's Quinn Luke, also known as Bing Juling.
My name is Laura Marin, and also known as just Laura Marin.
I'm Daniel Collas. We've been calling it like psychedelic dance rock, but I mean, there's a lot of influences that aren't any of those three things, I guess. I mean, I myself like a lot of soul music. That's probably my main influence. And Laura.
Yeah, my main influence also can be soul, Brazilian music, funk.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of us, in the band. So there's a lot of, there's a lot of interaction between the six of us, and I think we all have different personalities on stage. So I think that interaction is also kind of like, it's energetic. I'm not really sure how to answer that without sounding like a banker. So,
Well, definitely, I think it's a different crowd now that we, open for Brian Ferry. That the crowd that we always play, or it's. But I think it was great. I think we really liked it, and
yeah, it was nice to play. Yeah. These, we played these amazing rooms all across the U.S., like opera houses, and these kind of like places that we haven't really had a chance to play too many times before. So it was really nice to do that. But it's also really nice to play, like a small club that's like packed.
Yes,
and,
for sure.
Your friends are there and stuff. So. Well, when you play a festival like that, there's like a lot of people there, but they're kind of more like a seething mass in the distance. And then when you play like a show like we did the last couple nights, they're like right in front of you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that we end up playing to, it's packed in there, but they are, to be honest, there to see Brian Ferry. So you're like faced with this like indifference, and then it's like right in front of you, and it's brightly lit, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking, or it can be. Yeah, we actually recorded that new album here at RAC, and then we did some supplemental recording in New York and mixed it in New York. And it was like, I don't know, I think we're all really proud of it. It's a little bit different from our first record, and we got together more and did this kind of as a group, as opposed to the first record, which we had made the recording and then kind of put together the band around that. This one was more, we'd already been playing together and touring and playing festivals and things like that for like 2 years, so we all had like more of a relationship musically. And I think that comes through a lot in this record. On this album, there's a lot more. The first album, it was me and my production partner Sean who had written it. It's kind of like an unofficial member of the band. This new album, Quinn had submitted a couple songs that are great. So it's more of that, and like people pitch in on the arrangements and things like that. And it's a lot more collaborative in that way.
I think the new record has it's an evolution from the first record, and maybe it's more diverse a little bit, and maybe not advanced, but there's some new kind of directions and some new things that are tackled, and I think it's hopefully people will continue along the musical progression of the group.
Yeah. I really admire a lot of producers who are doing things like people like Neon Indian, or like there's like a lot of people who are, even like Justice. It's just like they're doing everything on computers, and it's like amazing.
It's great.
Yeah, they make great music. But it's just not the way that we do it, And we do end up using computers an awful lot, actually. But just for us, just the way we hear music, and like our stylistic choices and our aesthetic it just isn't that. This song is about. First of all, it's called "The Unknown Faces" at Father James Park. It was written specifically about this one park that's outside of San Francisco, California. It's really about kind of about peer pressure, but also about the things that you hear when you're getting into experimenting with drugs and alcohol, and the things that you're told and warned about, and then you sort of realize that it's not necessarily true or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.